Good afternoon, everyone. It's been a pleasure. I'm Kamalika. I'm presenting Vision Spring. And so therefore, I won't take much of your time. I know it's a lunch time and everyone can hear, can smell about the yummy food next to us. So therefore, I promise you that I'll be dot on time. And it's an honor to present about our best practices about our organization. I hope you have some learning or some takeaway at the end of this presentation. Thank you. So Vision Spring, so before I just go on to what the best practices that we follow at Vision Spring, I would just take a few minutes of your time to talk about what Vision Spring is all about, what we do in Vision Spring, how are we impacting the lives of our community. So as you can see, dare to matter, be the change maker. So this is our theme of Vision Spring. We are a social enterprise headquartered in New York, and we have our operations in India as well, along with many other countries across the globe. So in my presentation, I'll be focusing about the best practices that we follow in India. So, this is what the clear vision that they have for social and economic development. So this was a problem statement which was published by New York Times that 1 billion people globally needs eyeglasses, which is a 700-old technology. And the simple way to improve the billions of lives is through eyeglasses. So coming with this problem statement, this is what, as Vision Spring, as an organization, that we are working for India Clear Vision Mission. So, which is Bharat Ujjwal Drishti Abhiyan, that's a mission for India that we are working for it. So these are the 3 flagship programs what the government of India, in line with government of India, these are 3 flagship programs that we do at Vision Spring. One of the program is See to Earn, where the communities at workplace, we are working for those to improve the vision of those people, where they can increase the earning potential. Another program is like for See to Earn, we are working with weavers, artisans, and all this. The next program that we have is See to Be Safe, where we are working for the vision correction of the commercial drivers in the transport hubs, etc., where they can be safe. The third program that we are working is See to Learn, where we are working for the schools and children's and working towards their vision correction. So these are the flagship program, which is in advances with the government initiative of India, be it Skill India, be it Atma Bharat, Atmanirbhar Bharat, or any of the program that we work for. This is what Vision Spring India is working for. So how do we create that clear vision in India together? This is which is an instant measurable that 60 crore people in India do not have an eyeglasses. And this is the mission statement that we are working for. So if we can provide this vision to this 60 crore people, probably the return on investment is 23x. And this is what the Vision Spring, spread across. We partner with eye care providers, hospitals, governments, CSR partners, NGOs across pan-India and as well as in Nepal. So far, what Vision Spring, we have corrected the vision of 5 million people with eyeglasses in India, where annually we are correcting for 1 million eyeglasses, which has been like 2.5 million eye screening, which has been done annually in India. Those See to Earn, where we were working with artisans, weavers, and all, tea garden workers. So here we have, screened 1.5 million people across 20 states in India. See to Learn, where we are working with children's and the school children's, students. So we have screened more than 3.3 million children who have been screened from this program. See to Be Safe, where we are working with drivers, transport hubs. We have, done the screening for 500K plus workers under this category. And Vision Spring recently, it's been in the news. Vision Spring, we have recently shifted our manufacturing of eyeglasses from China to India. So whatever the eyeglasses that we are providing to all the beneficiaries, everything is made in India. This is what Atmanirbhar Bharat Made in India glasses that we have launched very recently. This is Jordan Cashlow, who is the founder of Vision Spring, which we talk about. He talks about living for something which is bigger than ourselves. And this is how we are impacting the lives of people in our community. Now, coming to our best practices, as you can understand what Vision Spring mission is all about. So therefore, this mission cannot be fulfilled if our people are not in alignment with this. And therefore, it is very important, how do we really engage, motivate, and ensure, as an organization, we always ensure for the holistic development of our staff that who are working for this mission as in Vision Spring. So this is a People First initiative in Vision Spring, and this is the umbrella. And under this umbrella of People First initiative, we have various programs that we are doing for the benefits of our staff. So first is about employee wealth and well-being. So employees' health is very important, and health is wealth that we all say. So some of the best practices that we follow is like, you might say, yes, everyone has got an annual health package. So what is that great about it? But you know, in Vision Spring, we have an uniform health package, uniform health insurance policy all across. Be it the managing director of India or be it a blue-collar workforce in India, everyone has got equal sum insured health insurance policy. This is how we take care of employees in our company. In fact, we have the blue-collar workforce who are covered, as one of the previous speakers has mentioned about the Blue Collars Initiative for the health insurance. In fact, you know, our blue-collar workforce who are covered under ESIC, even we have an additional health insurance policy which has been provided by the company for their well-being. And we have on-call doctors 24/7 that we ensure that whenever someone is in need of any medical advices, any medical emergency, we have doctors 24/7 online where anyone, anywhere across the country can consult and take the advices. This is COVID-19 helpline, as we know what been last year, especially 2021, have been. So we have this COVID-19 helpline, which has been branded under Sarathi. So this was a helpline which still exists, where we are trying, you know, just imagine like a year back, what was the condition that everyone has gone through. So in that, you know, as an organization, how we have worked under this, be it providing oxygen concentrator, be it like working and helping the employees to get a hospital bed where there was a scarcity of bed, be it the blood donors, be it the food delivery services. We ensured for all this kind for our employees' benefits. So as a result, this is just a figure, like we were able to cater to the request of 83% of our staff through this Sarathi. Not only for our staff, we extended our support to 17% for others as well, which includes employees, relatives, friends, and anyone that we talk about. And we were at that pandemic, that time, we were able to close 92% of the closures that we had through this Sarathi COVID-19 support helpline. Health as well, as we mentioned, as an organization, we emphasize for the well-being. And you can see this are the employees where we ensure that be it International Yoga Day or be it any kind of wellness program, we always work for employees, you know, well-being. This is the pictures of the Yoga Day, International Yoga Day, which was been recently celebrated on 21st of June, 2022. Staff welfare session. You know, as we said, mental well-being is very, very, it's the utmost, you know, important as an organization. So therefore, you know, we constantly adapt where we are organizing constant mental well-being, our health and well-being session for our employees, where the employee can take benefit out of it. And it, as you can see in between, we have received this kind of comments from all our staff that it's a great session, it was very knowledgeable, blah, blah, blah. And this is the kinds of feedback which we have received and we are working towards for the mental well-being of health and well-being of our staff. Connect with HR, as this, one of us previous speaker has spoken about this. As an organization, HR Connect is a very, very important role that we have. So, you know, we not only that we try to support, but we don't wait for an annual engagement survey to know what is happening around, what is the attrition rate. But we always take it as a constant measure, how to keep our employees motivated, how do we work, you know, in terms of making everyone engaged. So we have this Connect with HR session every second Friday of the month, where anyone, anywhere, across the country are welcome to connect with HR, share the problems, take their advices, anything that they want to share with us. We always believe in open communication. And this is one of the forums that we have been religiously following at Vision Spring India. Now, life at Vision Spring, what is that great? We are talking about, the mission is see well, do well. We are working towards providing affordable eyeglasses all across. So how do we fulfill that mission? So therefore, it's very important that we have a life at Vision Spring, and this is what I'm going to take you through about our life in Vision Spring. This is the pictures where you can see we had a women leadership retreat. So, this was being led by our global CEO, and she is Ella Godwin. It's been led by women, this organization. So we encourage all our, women leaders in India to speak up the mind. At the beginning of the session, when our global leader, global CEO, Ella, asked everyone, how many of you feel that you are leaders? Probably 1/3 of the entire audience have raised their hands speaking that they feel like a leader. And trust me, with this rigorous leadership retreat that we had, at the end of this retreat, again when Ella asked everyone, how many of you feel that you are a leader? Trust me, it was 100% audience present over there who raised their hands stating that everyone feel that they are a leader. So this is what the life at Vision Spring is all about. Now, aligning with the core values, every organization has a core value. Our values are like to help others to do well, advance social equity, constantly adapt to improve. We believe in default transparency, and of course, learn together. So living with our core values, this is what we constantly ensure the development of our employee, and these are the glimpses of the recently concluded India Leadership Retreat 2022. Employee experience. It's not only thank God it's Friday, but we at Vision Spring, we ensure that thank God it's Monday. So therefore, fun, we live with fun. In Vision Spring, we cannot live without fun, and therefore, employee experience is a very important agenda for all of us, not only for HR, even for the line managers, it's a very important agenda. So these are some of the glimpses that you can see, the kind of employee experience initiative that we try to do for the well-being of our staff. In fact, during COVID time, what is great, in fact, during COVID time, when we all were like working from home, even that point of time, we ensured to have that fun at work. Like just a glimpse, Antakshari, many kind of that online activities we ensured because we can't live without fun at work. This is Kids Day at Work, where the kids, right from director level to someone who is like at the warehouse supporting, everyone, kids, family members came join hands together recently because we feel that our family members are tirelessly supporting for the growth of Vision Spring. And this was one moment where it was an opportunity to thank all our family members. And here are the glimpses of the Kids Day that we had. Not only this, for our family members, we also had a Volio theme party where we really had fun and frolic, and it is a memorable day for all of us. This, you can see our special kids. That's Bruno on your right, and on your left, that is Fifi. Bruno and Fifi also felt that they are part of Vision Spring, and they also had the attendance during the Kids' Day at Work. So this is what the life at Vision Spring is. Great place to work. We have also been certified as a great place to work by the Great Place Institute. Some of the best practices, as I don't have much time, I'll just quickly take you through some of the best practices. What really makes people feel at Vision Spring that is a great place to work is our flexible working hours. Being an international social enterprise, not for profit, we still ensure for a flexible working hours. As I mentioned, like our global CEO is in women. So in the leadership team, we have the higher representation of women in the leadership team, be it in the global leadership team, be it in India leadership team, be it Africa leadership team, wherever countries you talk about, we have a higher representation of women in the leadership team. the hybrid workplace, where you are seeing that we are working on the fields, trying to create that impact in our life. In that kind of scenario, we are ensuring for a hybrid workplace for our employees. The most important, we always feel the continuous learning, and it's a very important agenda. As I have spoken about, one of our values is learn together. So we have Vision Spring Learning Academy, where we have been constantly striving to enhance the skills and competences of our employees, of our staff. Like, just to quote you a figure, YTD starting from this beginning of this year, we have invested like more than 350 man-hours, where we have imparted more than 82 training programs, different customized training programs for our staff. We have a strong talent management process. As being a global organization, we have various examples how people through this talent management process has moved from a country-specific role to global role, how people within the country has enhanced, has taken up greater responsibility. In fact, our yearly performance management system works purely on the talent management process based on enhancement of the role that we look for the next growth of our employees. We have a strong talent management process that covers employees' growth. Of course, we have got, apart from having friendly employee policies, there are various policies that we talk about, be it career milestone, be it the wedding policy of our employees, be it travel policy, anything that we talk about, everything has been catered to as per the employee's well-being. Last but not the least, it's very important that we recognize and reward our employees. And therefore, as an organization, we have a strong R&R program which caters to employees' motivational level at different pace and time during the year. So that's all my side. This is all about Vision Spring. I'm so happy to present about our best practices in front of this esteemed audience. Thank you so much.